Hey guys, welcome back to the Nice Guy Show. I'm Phil Torcivia, author of funny books about dating and relationships. You can pick those up by following the link at the bottom of the Wazilla Media page. And I have my guest with me today from Headlines, the salon in Encinitas. I have Gail, who's the owner, and Connie, the head stylist. Are you? You're the queen.
Yeah,
She
absolutely.
is.
So your salon has actually been in business since 1987.
Isn't that crazy?
That's amazing. That's a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah, we've been around, and Connie's actually been one of those hairdressers
Original?
that's been there almost
Not
20
all-
years.
Yeah, 20 years.
Wow.
I know.
In our industry, it's different. You know, usually you don't get that kind of longevity.
No.
Well, you must be a great boss then. They must love you.
She is. She's a great boss.
Because you're in the top 200 salons in America, right?
Yes, we are.
And you just got a raise for saying that.
Yes, you
know.
did.
So tell me a little bit about the products you use. I notice you have Euphora on everything. What is Euphora? Is that a...
Well, Euphora is the company. It's a local company here in Carlsbad that's been around about 10 years, and they're a product line that's aloe-based. We're kind of natural, but they also have their Hero line, which is their men's line.
Okay.
The cool thing about Euphora is that Connie and I are educators for it, for the company also.
Oh, this is what you travel for?
Yes.
Okay.
This is why she's
All right.
gone all the time.
Ah, I gotcha. I gotcha.
And so we branded with Euphora a couple years ago, and it's made a huge difference with the salon. We now, even today, as Connie and I are here, we're having a salon meeting, and it's all about, you know, being different than most salons.
Okay.
And we have a great men's event coming up on Friday.
This Friday.
This Friday.
Awesome.
Yes.
For guys that
And-
have a little more hair than I have.
Well, no,
No.
it's for all kinds
All
of guys.
guys?
All guys.
All guys, all
Absolutely.
right, excellent.
I see hair on you. Do you see hair on him?
Yeah, I know.
Lots of
You
You
have
have facial
hair.
hair.
See?
You
I got a little hair.
You know,
I got a
underneath
little-
that hat is hair.
There is hair. I just like wearing a hat because my head's misshapen. But that's...
Is that, see, we assume that there isn't anything underneath
There's nothing
there.
going on there. No, there's something going on. So, Kathy, you just had would you say you had a Brazilian blowout or something you were telling? I don't know these
Yeah.
terms, so, I mean, obviously when your hair's an inch long, it's different.
Yes.
So
I
what's that? What does that entail?
You guys could explain it on a scientific level better than I could. All I know is it's now I don't have to blow dry it, and it's always looks smooth and silky, and it's less maintenance for
What
me.
is it?
Well, basically, instead of doing a chemical straightener, it's infusing keratin, which is the protein that your hair is made up of, into the hair and kind of filling in that, like naturally curly hair has fuzziness
Yes.
to it.
Frizz.
And so, yeah, exactly.
We try to be
Frizz
nice.
fuzz.
Frizz fuzz. So it just kind of calms down and smooths the cuticle of the hair.
Okay.
And it's not a permanent treatment. It lasts probably 3 to 6 months, depending on
More like
which
3.
product. Yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on the products that are used, and and it
Oh.
just makes your life a lot easier.
What does it cost
does.
typically? Depends on the length of your hair, or
When it first, like a couple years ago, it was around 200, 250. So some people would charge up to 300, but I've gotten it for as a special 100, and then this last time 150.
wow, what do you charge for it?
We
Depends.
choose not to do it.
We
You don't do it? What do you guys
that
do?
particular one.
What do you
We-
do instead?
We do the Yuko, which is a thermal straightening. It's the Japanese straightening, which I know people always say, but Japanese people have straight hair. No, they don't. But the desired hair in Japan is that very, very straight. You know, you think of the geisha girls and you
Right.
don't think of curly hair. So it's a more permanent treatment until the hair grows out. We do that, and then we do a more traditional smoothing treatment, relaxing treatment. We just don't we don't go with the whole keratin treatment. We tried it for a while and didn't have great success with it.
Okay.
So we've just decided to move away and go into something that's a little bit more in with our line of products
Thinking,
and thinking.
That works. What other services do you offer there? Do you guys do skincare?
We do, and that's part of what's
The
going
men's
to
event?
happen at the event is, I think guys don't want to talk about skincare. Who do you talk about? To your mom, to your girlfriend? So
Nobody.
we want to make it an open environment to where if you do have questions, because there is more than soap and sunscreen for you guys. And the guys I know, the Ubermans, if you want to call it that, they really want to take care of themselves, but they don't want to sound girly by doing it. So we want to kind of set up that zone that you can come in and talk about moisture on your skin and maybe getting a facial, because it's not just to relax, but it's also skin care.
Right.
You know.
I don't know
And
about you, but I think along with us women, guys are just as concerned with the aging thing.
Yeah, we definitely are.
So-
we don't talk about it as much.
Right.
but,
Well, I mean,
yeah.
what are you going to go sit in a barbershop and say, hey, so what do you think about this gray hair I have coming in?
Yeah.
Can you take care of that? You know.
Yeah, as far as the barbershop will go, they'll actually trim my eyebrows a little bit, but I think if I ask them to actually do a waxing or anything, they would just
No.
fuse.
So we
and
just
more
want-
environments need to be like, we need to have that safe for you guys.
That's what I was going to say. We want to show
Yeah.
that it's a safe environment. It's not a scary thing to go into a salon, and we're very man friendly, and we have beer and wine.
Beer and wine. That's
Beer and
yeah.
wine,
Well, you
which
got
is what
me,
we're having
yeah.
at the event. We're going to be doing a crafted beer tasting. Just
Wow.
so we know what guys like. We're going to have some wings and some pizza, a little like yesterday's Super Bowl.
Yeah, you can see everything. Every Super Bowl commercial detailed everything guys like.
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
Which doesn't make sense to me. The women watch that too, so they should at least put some things on for the women.
Well, they did. They put David Beckham.
David
There you
Beckham.
go.
That was my favorite part of Super Bowl. It was it's kind of
You're a
nice.
Beckham fan?
I think he was doing H&M.
Okay.
I can't remember, but I do remember the commercial.
He's got short hair too, doesn't he? Or
Does
is
have
growing-
short hair.
or is he
He's
growing it
actually
out?
quite the Uber man. Right now it's short on the sides, longer on the top, but he changes it up. He's not afraid to be the icon
Yeah.
in fashion, and he steps out. He has to keep up. His wife's pretty. She has a
Oh, yeah.
fashion line and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
So, but that would be our ideal guy
Yeah.
if we were going to attract anyone.
Well, if he's in the area, I'm sure he'll stop by.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. Yeah.
What? And so the skincare things, is it more for like the smile wrinkles, like? Or,
And acne, guys, you guys are out there getting dirty and stuff, so you have clogged pores. So
Yeah.
you want to come in and just get a good cleanse.
yeah, my
have,
nose is a mess. So I
You
can't
know,
just-
and sure, so that's what you want to ask. We have 2 experts that work at the salon that do that. So,
Well, and like you mentioned, the waxing.
Guys, yeah, boy,
we
there are
have
some
a lot
bushy.
of men that wax.
Yeah, there are
And
some
it's-
bushy eyebrows and nose hairs and.
Yeah, and it's
And
not
who's
about
supposed to tell 'em,
shaping.
right?
It's not about shaping like us women do. It's about just a little cleanup. So it's
Okay.
not like we're not going to make you look like, wow, he got his eyebrows done.
Yeah, I know guys are tempted. I've been tempted too. It's like you find a stray there, so I'm just gonna get it with a razor. And I'm thinking, if I cut myself
Right.
when I do this, there's no explaining it. When they
Right.
can't attack me. Yeah, sure.
yeah, it's almost better to have it. But when it's there, you talk to it.
I know.
Get rid of it.
Gotta get rid of it. Well, yeah, we need to know. So you do the hair services too. Is it just the hair on the face, or do you actually do like waxing?
We focus mainly on the facial and a little bit
Facial.
of the neck, a little bit of back. So.
Yeah.
But we're not going to get too crazy.
What do you think about guys' nails? Like,
I think it tells a story about a guy.
Yeah?
If they're all kind of creeped out and you forgot and they're not really clean, it's like a good
It's
pair
not
of
good.
shoes. You're wearing bad
Call it
shoes.
a
and-
manicure.
yeah, that's why we call them
yeah.
manicures.
so a first date with a guy with bad nails is gonna be the last date, right?
It wouldn't
It's
be
something to
different.
look at.
Yeah, it's
Kind of like your
red
shoes.
flags.
Red flag. Shoes
Kinda
too?
like your shoes.
Shoes, too.
Don't look at mine then today. I got sneakers on.
Your shoes are cute.
You like my cute little?
Those are very cute shoes.
I'm not gonna.
That's
no,
what
I'm not-
salons are all about, is to be able to talk to us about it. It's amazing what men we've come in, and we have about 30% clientele, and I love it because they feel comfortable to talk with us about those kind of fashion questions and things.
Yeah, I could see guys being a little insecure about that. Well, we definitely rib each other about being a little feminine, but it totally makes sense. Yeah, especially around the hair care and the whole skincare around
Right.
the face. And we don't want to get old.
If you think about it too, we're living longer. Men are staying in the workforce longer. They're staying single longer,
Right.
or re-entering that dating scene.
Yes.
And yeah,
That's why we read
that's like
books.
right. So the thing is that you care about
Right.
your looks and you want to stay looking younger longer. A long time ago it used to be that if you had the gray hair, I mean, I can't tell you how many men would come in and say, "Can you highlight my hair gray?"
Highlight
I
it
want to
gray.
because I want to look more mature. I want to, that powerful
Interesting.
position went to the men who had the gray hair.
Right.
That's no longer the case. Now it's the youth that they're looking for.
Yeah,
So
they
are
want
guys
that
coming in-
camouflage.
Guys are coming in getting hair coloring done.
We prefer calling it like a camouflage. We have a men you that we actually have different terms because you guys don't want to go, hey, can you color my hair today? So we're going to camouflage the gray a little bit,
Huh.
and blend in.
It's got to be
a-
tough for a guy though, because I know my gray started here and went this way. So, I mean, how do you can't be coloring up here because it's just going to get gray in 2 days anyway. I mean, depending
Well,
on how fast you're.
there's processes that it actually fades as it grows
That's
out.
why we call
Oh,
it
really?
camouflage because
See?
it
Wow.
kind of hides it and then it slowly fades off. So it's not like you've gone from black to white overnight.
Right. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that.
Hair coloring for men is a little bit different than for women.
So does the Grecian thing work?
No,
It's called
No.
green shin.
it's
Greenshin?
green.
Look,
Oh,
it's
I've
kinda
seen some guys with
purple.
greenish hair. Is that
See
what
what-
that's from?
There you
purple.
go.
Yes.
No way.
Yeah, I had one come in with very purple hair and
Oh,
wanted me
no.
to fix it.
What's your
Yeah.
opinion of like toupees and things like that? I see some of those around. Some good
It's
ones.
all in
and some bad ones.
self-confidence. If you're wearing a good one and you feel better about yourself, go for it. You know, I say, whatever makes you feel good.
Yeah.
But if
I
you got a
agree.
bad one, someone needs your friend.
Someone needs to tell
Their
'em.
friends are lying to you if they're.
Would you tell somebody?
Yes.
You would just tell them. You're
Yeah.
the person.
You know, we can, because
Your paw's sticking out. Tuck that back
We've
up.
been professionally trained how to tell them.
Yeah.
Yes, you tell them in a nice way.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right, well that's good. All right, so this event is this Friday,
Yeah.
February 10th, from 5:30 to 8 p.m. Do they have to make reservations? Or?
It's kind of an open house. We really want to have events, you know, with the new salon and stuff. We opened it up so that we can house a lot of people. We're hoping to get quite a few guys that are going to come in, just get some touch-ups, neck shaved,
Neck
ask
shave,
them
that's
questions.
another thing. Yeah,
Everybody
that's where
wants.
it
You
grows
guys
out.
need it like
Yeah.
every week.
Oh,
you
no
know?
kidding.
Right.
That's the one thing I miss about not having a woman in the house, because you could get, or a kid. My buddy has a
Yeah.
son do it. You can just like touch that up for
We
me.
do it complimentary for you. Just gotta,
Yeah.
you got to bring it in.
They
to
should
us.
be able to wax that so it won't grow back.
You
Manscaping
can,
is a
but-
fun event in our household.
Manscaping?
Yes,
Yeah,
manscaping.
Mark.
I'm definitely a part of it, and it's fun, and I think bald is beautiful. And
Oh
handsome.
yeah, he's got the whole
Yeah.
thing going.
There you
Does he
go.
take a razor to it, or does he do the clippers?
Electric,
Electric razor?
Yeah, gets down on all fours, and I do the back.
His back too?
Oh
Wow.
Wow, you're learning all kinds of things.
Well,
today.
I definitely have to clipper my my arms and chest, but I just clipper them. I would never shave them. I've
And
had
see-
people say, "Yeah, you should." No, I'm not shaving.
You're not girly, and you're like the ideal client that we're attracting to this event. Is come in, and one of the things that we feature at the salon is every gentleman that gets a hair service of any sorts, because we even have a bald is beautiful. Guys want to come in, have their scalp massaged. You know, he's not doing that, and they get a hot towel wrap.
Nice.
So-
All right. Well, let's continue this discussion. We'll be right back in a few minutes, and thank you for joining us here on the Nice Guy Show. Cool.
I was just going to say when he puts the cards down.
It's 30 seconds.
Seconds.
Well, they
I
show
know.
you on there too.
Oh,